We've all heard the saying, "Many hands make light work." It suggests that when people come together, tasks become easier and more efficient. But is that always the case? Think about those group projects that seem to spiral into confusion, or meetings that stretch on endlessly without clear results. These experiences raise an important question. Does collaboration truly enhance productivity, or can it sometimes slow us down? In this section, we'll explore the reality behind teamwork and examine whether working together always leads to better outcomes. The notion that many hands make light work has long been embraced across cultures and industries. This idea offers reassurance, suggesting that when tasks are shared, burdens become more manageable and outcomes more achievable. In professional environments, it fosters teamwork and encourages collaboration, shaping the way projects are organized and responsibilities are distributed. On a personal level, it influences our expectations of support from family and friends, reinforcing the belief that challenges are easier to overcome together. The widespread acceptance of this wisdom stems from its promise of efficiency and unity. It provides a comforting framework for approaching complex problems, instilling confidence that collective effort leads to success. We've all experienced the classic meeting about a meeting, where endless discussions seem to accomplish little more than scheduling yet another round of talks. It's a bit like trying to move a sofa with a group of friends, each convinced their method is best, resulting in a chaotic dance that leaves the sofa, and everyone's patience, stuck in the doorway. These humorous analogies highlight the common frustrations of group work when collaboration turns into confusion. Instead of progress, teams can find themselves tangled in miscommunication and indecision. Such scenarios remind us that without clear direction, even the simplest tasks can become unnecessarily complicated. By recognizing these patterns, we can better appreciate the importance of effective teamwork and communication. Brooks's law is a well-known principle in software development that highlights a counterintuitive reality. Adding more people to a project that is already behind schedule often causes further delays. This phenomenon occurs because each new team member increases the complexity of communication and coordination within the group. As more people join, the time spent on meetings, clarifications, and integrating work grows significantly. Instead of accelerating progress, the added communication overhead can slow things down. Brooks's law serves as a cautionary reminder that simply expanding a team is not always an effective solution to project delays. As the size of a group increases, the number of potential communication lines between members grows rapidly. With just 3 people, there are only 3 lines of communication. However, as more individuals join, the connections multiply, creating a complex web that can be difficult to manage. This exponential growth means that simple tasks, which might require only a few quick exchanges in a small team, can become overwhelming in larger groups. Coordinating efforts, sharing updates, and ensuring everyone is on the same page often turns into a logistical challenge. The sheer volume of messages and interactions can lead to confusion, delays, and even mistakes, highlighting the importance of efficient communication strategies in group settings. Over a century ago, French engineer Maximilien Ringelmann conducted a groundbreaking experiment that shed light on group dynamics. He observed that when individuals were asked to pull on a rope alone, their effort was at its peak. However, as more people joined in, the total force exerted by the group did not increase proportionally. Instead, each person's individual contribution diminished. This phenomenon became known as the Ringelmann effect, highlighting the concept of social loafing. In larger groups, some members tend to rely on others to carry the load, which can undermine overall productivity. Ringelmann's findings continue to influence our understanding of teamwork and motivation today. Social loafing is a phenomenon where individuals exert less effort when working in groups compared to when working alone. This concept was first identified by Maximilien Ringelmann, who observed that people tended to pull less weight in a team than individually, a pattern now known as the Ringelmann effect. In modern workplaces, This dynamic can manifest when team members feel their individual contributions are less visible or less critical to the overall outcome. As a result, some may choose to hide behind the collective effort, reducing their input and relying on others to carry the workload. Factors such as unclear roles, lack of accountability, and large team sizes can further encourage social loafing. Understanding these group dynamics is essential for managers and team leaders aiming to foster engagement and maintain productivity within collaborative environments. When too many voices are involved in the creative process, the result often lacks clarity and direction. This phenomenon is known as design by committee, where excessive collaboration can dilute bold ideas and lead to a compromise that satisfies no one fully. Imagine a horse, elegant and streamlined, but when designed by a committee, it becomes a camel, functional, yet awkward and lacking the original vision. Each participant adds their own preferences and requirements, resulting in a patchwork of features rather than a cohesive whole. The final product may be practical, but it rarely inspires or stands out. In striving to please everyone, the committee often sacrifices innovation and distinctiveness. Ultimately, the process demonstrates that while collaboration is valuable, too much can hinder creativity and lead to uninspired outcomes. When groups come together to make decisions, the process often favors consensus over creativity. Bold, unconventional ideas may be introduced, but as the group seeks agreement, these concepts are frequently diluted or set aside. The desire to avoid conflict and reach a compromise can lead to choices that feel safe, but lack originality. As a result, the final product may be reliable and broadly acceptable, yet it often misses the spark of innovation that comes from risk-taking. This tendency highlights a fundamental challenge in collaborative environments, balancing the need for harmony with the pursuit of groundbreaking solutions. Despite clear evidence that the many hands myth often leads to inefficiency and confusion, many people still find it compelling. Psychologically, humans are inclined to believe that more participants will naturally lead to better outcomes, a bias rooted in our tendency to equate quantity with effectiveness. Culturally, teamwork and collaboration are celebrated values, reinforcing the idea that group efforts are always superior. Social pressure also plays a role, as individuals may fear appearing uncooperative or unwilling to contribute. Additionally, the myth persists because it offers a comforting sense of shared responsibility, making failures seem less personal. These factors combine to create a powerful narrative that is difficult to challenge, even when the results suggest otherwise. The proverb, "Many hands make light work," is often quoted to suggest that teamwork always leads to easier outcomes. However, this is only accurate for tasks that are simple and can be easily divided among participants. Examples include manual labor, such as moving furniture, or repetitive chores like assembling products on a line. In these situations, each person can take on a portion of the work, making the overall task quicker and less demanding. The effectiveness of many hands depends on the nature of the job. When tasks are straightforward and do not require complex coordination, adding more people truly lightens the burden. For more complicated or specialized work, however, the benefits of additional help may not be as clear-cut. When faced with complex tasks, the most effective approach often involves assembling a small, elite team. Much like a surgical unit, this group operates with precision and coordination, ensuring that every member's expertise is utilized to its fullest potential. Clear leadership is essential, guiding the team's efforts and maintaining focus on the project's objectives. By keeping the group compact and highly skilled, communication becomes streamlined and decision-making is more agile. This structure minimizes confusion and allows for rapid adaptation when challenges arise. Ultimately, such teams are designed to tackle intricate problems efficiently, delivering results that larger, less organized groups might struggle to achieve. True productivity is not simply a matter of working harder or having more people involved. Instead, it stems from clarity in goals, effective coordination among team members, and strategic leverage of available resources. When tasks are organized intelligently, efforts are focused where they matter most, reducing wasted time and duplication. By fostering clear communication and aligning everyone toward shared objectives, teams can achieve far greater results than through sheer effort alone. Leveraging strengths and tools amplifies impact, demonstrating that thoughtful organization is the key to sustainable productivity. Effective collaboration is not simply a matter of involving more people or increasing the number of interactions. Instead, it hinges on the quality of communication and the thoughtful coordination of efforts among team members. When collaboration is well structured, each participant understands their role and how their contributions fit into the larger goal. This approach minimizes confusion and maximizes productivity. To achieve this, focus on clear objectives, regular check-ins, and open channels for feedback. Prioritize meaningful exchanges over frequent but unfocused meetings. By emphasizing quality and coordination, teams can work together more efficiently and achieve better results. In today's rapidly changing world, traditional proverbs like, "too many cooks spoil the broth," invite us to reconsider how we approach collaboration and productivity. Rather than viewing teamwork as a potential source of confusion, we can reframe it as an opportunity for diverse perspectives and innovative solutions. Modern challenges often require collective effort, clear communication, and shared goals. By embracing these principles, teams can transform potential obstacles into strengths. Rethinking old wisdom helps us adapt to new realities, fostering environments where collaboration leads to success. Ultimately, the way we work together shapes the outcomes we achieve.